Hello everybody, it's Tom Smith here. I'm going to make this video as brief as possible just to update a lot of things. A lot of crazy stuff happened between now and the when I made the summer announcements video back in May. So let's just jump to it. What You Leave Behind, of course, just came out. We were really excited about that. We got to shoot that with the Red 1 MX camera. We got to shoot it in 4K HD. Really sweet. Check it out. Marshal Law, Insurrection. Now, everything was set to be for it to be released in this month, but unfortunately it has been pushed back. I'm not even gonna try to put a release date on it yet, just sometime next year. So many different things happened, and just with the craziness of the semester and everything else, we've had to push it back. I mean, it's already been filmed. I mean, both Insurrection and Reconciliation have already been filmed. We just have to put together the visual effects and that sort of thing. Although the third one also still needs edited together. But the second one, I mean, there's a rough cut of it that exists. It just doesn't have any visual effects or the sound effects or the music. Otto Nilsson's currently working on the music. So it's been pushed back, just so you guys know. And of course, that means Reconciliation will be pushed back a little bit further than that. Hope to get back to work on those really soon. Doctor Who, Family of the Doctor, that has also been pushed back, unfortunately. We filmed the green screen stuff, so we filmed like the TARDIS interior stuff, but unfortunately one of our main people, our actress to play one of the main companions, just suddenly dropped out of the role. So it's suddenly like, okay, we gotta find someone to take the role. It's one of the biggest roles in the entire script. So it's really difficult for us to film anything else without this part being cast. So we're just pushing it back until we can get someone to fill that role. I fully intend for it to be made. So I really can't say much more on that, except that we have started shooting it. We've shot all the TARDIS interior stuff with the green screen, so that's done. But outside of that, it's up in the air right now until I can find someone to take that role. Let's see. Lost Scene 4. Starting to work on the script for that again. I think I finally got it down what I'm going to do with it. So I know it's been a while since the first 3, but I just got to wrap that up. And I took a screenwriting course this semester, which is good. So I'll be able to write a pretty solid script for it. There'll be 3 new short films coming out real soon. We're submitting them into the MU Valentine's Day Film Festival, like I did with Pain and Regret this year. So those films will be released in February of 2016. I look forward to filming those. Hopefully we'll be able to do all 3. I know 2 of them we'll be able to do. I just gotta see if we can do the third one. It's a little more with action and stuff, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to make the deadline. Let's see. I think that's it of the videos of everything coming up. Is there anything else? No. Marshal Law and Doctor Who and their films and okay. So I'm gonna answer your questions. I know it's been a while. But I'm going to go ahead and answer your questions. I got the video pulled up here so I can look at the comments, and I'll try to answer it. Pinyan, forgive me if I mispronounce your names. Pinyan 005 says, Destined Forever sounds like a great title. Go for it. Also, I do have a question. How do you realize you wanted to make films? That happened around 2001, 2002. I really started getting interested in all that, watching like a lot of behind the scenes of movies. It just became a fascinating subject to me. Some friends of mine tried to make a film, then I was involved in a little bit, and it really just piqued my interest in doing that sort of thing. Let's see, what other questions we have? Have you heard of John Snyder's Studio Mentor Program for Independent Filmmakers? Would you consider studying with John Snyder in his studio in Holden, LA? Why or why not? Annette Snyder asks. I've never looked into it, so I don't know. Maybe it would be something I would look into after graduation. But but I don't know. So I'd have to really check that out. So I really can't answer that question fully. It would be interesting. I'll definitely have to take a look at it. So thanks for the suggestion. First act films. Really looking forward to everything. Can't wait to see how the green screen pans out for Doctor. Yeah. As for my question, will Does It Forever be a continuation of the Reflection of the Soul universe? It's like the normal Bond franchise where, everything was connected, but they never really made it follow a story. So no, there's no intention of there being mentioning of like Sinclair or anything that happened in the previous films, because to me they're all actually set in the same universe. At least I've always felt that way about it, even if they don't get referenced. I mean, Reflection of Soul still was connected to me to the other two previous films. Originally, the story was originally going to tie in all three of the previous films into this last one, but I decided, no, it's just going to be another Bond film, so yeah, I would say they're set in the same universe, even though we're never going to address it, so that's that. Oh yeah, that also does bring up Private Loyalty and Revenge, unfortunately, are not on YouTube anymore, but they will be re-uploaded to where you can watch them, and I will post links on YouTube. Also, check out my Vimeo links video I posted to see all the other videos I've done on my Vimeo account. So, just spitting that out there for you. The Gore 1021 asks, do you take media arts or film and video production in college? Yes, I am part of the film production. I'm doing the film production courses at Mizzou, so yes, I am doing that. They just started up the emphasis on film production, and I hope forward to being able to graduate from that in 2017, so yes. Alright. He also added... Is this question? No. Okay. Think. Okay, Annette Snyder, another question from Annette Snyder. And my daughter Catherine wanted to ask you a question. She's been working on her own films for a while. She wanted to know what special effects programs you would recommend are fairly inexpensive. That's tough. The stuff we've used for the visual effects has been After Effects. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I use the Cloud software. It's a subscription based. Being a student, I get it for a little bit more of a discount, but I mean that's what I use, so that's my recommendation. I mean, I think they work really well, and being able to use all the different Adobe programs from the cloud is really useful. I mean, I can use Photoshop, I can use After Effects, I can use Premiere Pro, so that's my best suggestion at the time. I mean, I used to use iMovie. That was interesting, to say the least. Okay. And now, Otto Nilsson. Okay. Will What You Leave Behind be a little bit like Blunt Dignity? Well, the film's out, so you can see it now. But to answer that question, a little bit. Just a little bit. It's more of a family drama rather than just a personal story like Blunt Dignity was. But I mean, I can see where initially you might think that, because about a military man coming home. Yeah, sort of, but it's not dealing with the same issues at all. It's more family than personal. So, you spoke about interesting characters from Death to Forever. Can you tell us a little bit about them? Well, I'm definitely going to be drawing upon a little bit of the John Gardner novels, I will say that, since no one else has before. I thought it'd be interesting to try that out. You know, I'm definitely still going with the Fleming style, but drawing in some characters in John Gardner novels I thought would be interesting, so that's about as much as I'm willing to say about that now. I haven't quite started writing the script. I've got the plot all figured out, and I just gotta, start putting it down. If you come that far in development of Death is Forever, could you possibly say what style Bond you're going for? The same as Reflection of the Soul or something different? It's gonna be a lot like Reflection of the Soul. I think it's gonna be more refined, more just getting it down properly, because there were a lot of things going on in Reflection of the Soul which I thought kind of weakened my performance, but it's definitely, I think it's gonna be an improved version of what I was going for with Reflection of the Soul, which would be really fun to do, so I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's it. Yes. Sorry about being so slow behind that. Just everything was going on. There was a lot. Just trying to get everything filmed for What You Leave Behind and all that. Just a lot of craziness. So, and then there was, this semester was really rough. Work, school, took a lot of credit hours. So yeah, it happens. So, definitely was not our best year at Blue Diamond Productions, but we hope to come back strong next year. And yeah, I think that's about it. The only other thing I can really say is, to anybody out there who's been, definitely, I've seen some trolls on YouTube. You don't have to watch my channel. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to. So, don't bother. Yeah, you're not going to get a response on me. This is the closest thing you're going to get to a response. Is, if you don't like it, don't watch. So, that's what I have to say to my haters. And I will see you all later. And thanks for everyone else that's been supporting me and Blue Diamond Productions. And we'll keep you updated on things to come. So, thank you very much.